Thank you for watching Policy and Prejudice. My name is Chris Stevenson. Columnist Ann Coulter is somebody who I've traditionally never had a lot of respect for. I first saw her during the Bush administration, making a lot of ridiculous remarks. She was all for the Bush regime and doing all the nonsense they did, which got us into this mess in the first place. Now here she is during the Barack Obama administration, and she's gotten dumber and dumber as the days go by. Recently, she made a comment in reference to black Republicans, and she says that our blacks are so much better than their blacks. It's the dumbest thing I ever heard her say. Amongst a sea of dumb remarks. A waterfall of dumb remarks. Stupid remarks. First of all, she, in the immediate term, her remarks made reference to the GOP frontrunner Herman Cain. Herman Cain, of course, is right now battling accusations of sexual harassment, even more so than Clarence Thomas. There are at least 3 women at this point who have come out and made this accusation without publicly identifying themselves, making a nobody's seen any of their faces yet. Cain is a married man. He's married to a black female. A lot of us assume that these women he was chasing around the office are white. I've seen the silhouettes of the 3 of them, and it looks to me maybe 1 or 2 of them might be black. I don't know. But these women don't want themselves to be the next Anita Hill. That is their explanation for not coming out and making their faces and their names known. That's understandable. But on the other hand, what Coulter said was obviously way off base. First of all, she doesn't have any our black. She doesn't own any black people. She might, maybe they think they own Cain, and to a great extent they do, especially given his statements. He doesn't have a lot to say about civil rights movement. He makes a very disparaging remarks regarding black people who are unemployed. That's who was aimed after, that it was their fault. The man is a very brain-dead individual, it's turning out to be. I thought that he had some intelligence. Coulter, I expect to make statements like that. Her, Sean Hannity, Rush Limbaugh, they're always reaching. That's the one thing about them. They are always making off-the-color remarks regarding black people, or people that they know very little about. That's the funny part about it. They don't know a lot of black people. All they know is what they want black people to be, and that's what they've always went by. That is the opinion that has always shaped the things that they say. So in regards to Ann Coulter and others like her, she's not the only one. But even though the Democratic Party and the Liberal Party have not always been good to blacks, obviously black people joining the Republican Party, especially the Conservative Party, because I don't think there's such a thing as a black conservative, it's just not a good move. Not a good move at all. What you might see in the interim, probably in the fall of 2012, you may see an all-black presidential race. And here's the funny thing about that. Watch the reaction of the Ann Coulters and the Rush Limbaughs when that happens. When they know that no matter who you vote for, that person's going to be black. For the top office in the nation, not just the nation, but in the world. It'll be interesting. Hold on to your seats. Cain is not going to win the presidency by any stretch of the imagination anyway. Cain can't even trust people in his own party. He can't trust Rick Perry. Rick Perry is the one who has been revealed as who started that campaign. He's the one that made the leak regarding the sexual harassment. These sexual harassment accusations. They were thought to be buried way back in the 90s. There were deals made with all these women. There was hush money given to them. The last one, I think, was on, well, September of 1999. 999. That may have been King's first 999 plan. But it'll be interesting to see how Ann Coulter and others will interpret this move if there are two black presidential candidates running in the general election in the fall of 12. We'll see how happy they are with Herman Cain then. And it's not going to make a difference. He's going to get beat very, very roundly. For clbTV, my name is Chris Stevenson. Thank you for watching Policy and Prejudice. Have a good week.